Imagine a world where the tallest building on Earth stood not as a monument to the future, sure, but as a symbol of what was lost. New York City's Singer Tower, once a towering beacon of innovation and luxury, was a feat of engineering and design. But just 60 years after its completion, it was torn down. Why? How could such a magnificent structure disappear? Stick around and I'll reveal the fascinating rise and fall of this forgotten giant and why its story still resonates in the skyline today. Welcome to a journey through history where we explore the recipients, an unexpected fall of one of New York's most iconic skyscrapers, the Singer Tower. Standing proud for only 6 decades, the Singer Tower was not just a skyscraper, but a vision of what the future of architecture could be. So how did this majestic building meet its untimely end? Let's find out. At the dawn of the 20th century, New York was experiencing an architectural revolution. Buildings were reaching unprecedented heights, and the city's skyline was beginning to take shape. But amid the hustle of the burgeoning metropolis, the Singer Tower was about to become a monumental statement. In 1906, the Singer Manufacturing Company, a leader in sewing machines, decided to build the tallest building in the world. Designed by architect Ernest Flagg, the tower was a marvel of technology. From its incredibly complex air conditioning systems to its intricate elevator network, it was the cutting edge of luxury and engineering. But what truly set it apart was its scale and ambition. Towering at 6 to 12 feet, the Singer Tower dominated the skyline, providing a view like no other. With 47 floors, it boasted state-of-the-art amenities that included air filtration, water cooling systems, and even a custom-built power plant. The height of the building was unprecedented at the time, and it symbolized both the power of the Singer Company and the age of modernity. Despite its grandeur, the Singer Tower's time in the spotlight was short-lived. By the 1920s, newer skyscrapers such as the Empire State Building began to surpass its height and prominence. As taller and more powerful buildings emerged, the Singer Tower became overshadowed and eventually began to fall into obscurity. But it wasn't just the arrival of bigger buildings that led to the tower's decline. By the 1950s, the tower had become outdated, with maintenance costs ballooning and office tenants moving elsewhere. It was clear that the tower, once the pinnacle of innovation, was no longer fit for the growing demands of modern New York. In 1961, United States Steel purchased the Singer Tower, and it was sold again, this time to make way for the construction of a much larger headquarters. The decision was made, and the once iconic Singer Tower was demolished in 1968. It was a blow to architectural heritage, especially as the building had never been designated as a landmark, leaving it vulnerable to demolition. But why was it torn down so easily? The truth is that the rapid pace of urbanization left little room for sentimentality. The need for office space outweighed the preservation of architectural masterpieces, and the Singer Tower was lost to history, replaced by a new skyscraper that dwarfed its predecessor. The story of the Singer Tower is more than just a tale of a skyscraper's rise and fall. It's a reminder of how urban growth, progress, and preservation are often at odds. The loss of this architectural gem is not just about a building, it's about what we choose to remember and what we choose to forget. Today, the space where the Singer Tower once stood is home to One Liberty Plaza, but its legacy is felt every time we gaze at New York's towering skyline. While the Singer Tower may be gone, its impact on skyscraper design continues to influence architecture to this day. From its technological innovations to its vision of what a building could achieve, the Singer Tower was truly ahead of its time. So, what do you think? Was the demolition of the Singer Tower a necessary step in the evolution of New York's skyline? Or was it a loss that we will never get back? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.